Building America's Youth Camp. It's a camp for children who don't really have the opportunity to go to camp, because a lot of kids go to camp and it's really expensive and it's so fun and, oh, I get to go to camp this summer, and a lot of kids are like, oh, I don't get to do that because it's really expensive.
Yeah.
So we came up with a really unique way for children who won't be able to get to do that to go to camp.
Nice. Where were you 30 years ago?
So we're here to create awesome experiences for kids that might not be fortunate enough to go to camp on their own. We've kind of got a unique setup for our camp. We go on some day trips so the kids can explore Michigan, and a lot of kids are just stuck in their same city all their lives, and show them that there's a lot more out there to the world.
Our pain point was, like she said, it's really expensive to go to camp, and they have so that like lower income kids from lower income families can go to camp in the summer.
So like we've been saying, a lot of kids don't get to go to summer camp or really travel with their families at all. So we took two different experiences that kids don't really get to have, and we put them into one so they can have both and be able to afford it and have a good time and create lots of memories.
I kind of already said what makes it special and different, but yeah, the day trips are.
Get to know the environment a little bit.
Another target profile that we had for maybe more the female side, again, we said we don't really think that females would be all gun-ho and adventurous about not having a real bathroom for 24 hours.
Yeah.
But if there were females, they'd be from lower middle class area. They like to try new things, and they're really team-oriented, because when you go out in these woods and new places, you need to be really team-oriented in order for everything to flow smoothly and for everyone to come back home.
The long-term impacts we hope to have is kids will go back to their school and they'll tell their friends, and they'll get excited about it, and sign up, and then we hope to spread across Michigan and maybe someday the entire United States. I think I'm going to try and submit this to the Diamond Challenge for what we're doing.
Right.
But
Very nice.
I just did that. You could, hand it out at grocery stores or anywhere.
Churches even.
Yeah, churches. I still got to work on that lower half.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Looks good though.
Thanks.
Yeah. Nice and clean.
So that's basically our idea, wrapped up in a cute little package for you. You guys have any questions?
What's the projected cost per youth to go?
We really wanted to keep it low, so that's obviously the whole main idea of the
Yeah,
project. So we were thinking $100 for a 2-week camp, and we have this idea called an adventure account. And every time the like a camper fundraises, like if they sell subs, for example, as a fundraiser, all the money that they got as profit would go into their little adventure account. And when it gets up to $100, you get to come to camp. And if they even make more, like $150, the extra 50 could maybe even go if they want to sign up for next year and come. Or we even have like a camp store once we got bigger and stuff like that, and buy like Camp Bay sweatshirts and hoodies and water bottles and things like that, so they can use it as the camp store and buy candy and something like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think you guys did a really good job. I was really impressed. So I don't have a lot of criticism.
Yeah.
Really, I thought you guys did a well job, and this is awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
this is the first one we've actually seen all day. So
Yeah, I was worried we were gonna leave out details, so I was like, I'm just gonna type this out just in case.
For sure. No, that was. It's always the more information you can give to somebody, the better.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and I really love the idea as well.
Thank you.
yeah, I do too.
There's lots of different camps, like equestrian camps and like sports camps, but there's not really traveling camps.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of cool, I thought.
What stemmed the idea, or who came up with it?
I think it was Nick
It is-
initially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly Nick.
I was just kind of thinking